It's a sport that looks like hockey or, well, maybe a close relative to hockey. It's floorball. And of course, as we promised in Sportscentral, we definitely will tell you more about that sport. Or rather, I've got guests in studio that will school us in the sport of floorball, and they're here with us. Acha niwakaribishe. Please come to our studio and karibuni sana, gentlemen. Karibu kiti baba. Salama sana, nice to meet you. Karibu. I feel like I'm mheshimiwa. Unajua vile ukienda kwa fundraising alafu kila mtu anakuja na kusalimia.
Chunga busy sikufuate. Busy tricky sahi.
Tricky, eh?
Tricky.
Sawa basi. Well, why don't you go ahead, introduce yourselves to our audience, tell them who you are, what position you play, na hata kama kuna nickname 2-3 hivi rusha huko ndani.
So I'm Otieno James Ogola, the current stepping out captain Kenyatta University. In Kenyatta University, play as a right midfielder, and I love floorball. It's just an awesome sport.
I'm Brian Onyo. I play for Tsunami Floorball Club. I'm also at the national team. I play as a forward.
I'm Coach Nyaudo. I coach the national team, that is floorball, national floorball team, Kenya team.
What exactly is floorball?
Floorball is kind of a hockey game, kind of ice hockey game, but it is, we normally say it, basically it is an indoor version of hockey. Mm-hmm. So floorball, it's a game played on a 40 by 20 field. We have two versions of floorball. We have street floorball and we have full-size game floorball. Then street floorball is played a field similar to basketball court, and then a full-size floorball game is played on a field similar to handball court, but it must be tarmacked. It must have a smooth surface. Okay. Yes. Basically, that is it. We use a stick which has the blade, has two parts: the blade and the grip, and then a ball similar to hockey ball, but made up of plastic at some holes.
Why don't you take us through a few drills to tuonyeshe how do you play the game exactly?
Okay, with the two players I have here, I'll show you how the game starts. We normally have the starting point at the center of the field. Remember, this game is played with 6 players, 1 goalkeeper and 5 field players. Wataplace sticks zao equidistant to this ball from both sides. Okay. So kama hii ni team ya KU na hii ni team ya Tsunami, team ya KU itakuwa this side, then team ya Tsunami itakuwa huko. Okay. So nikipiga firimbi alafu wanangangania that ball. Then from there we need to do a static dribbling. Chukua ball moja Jemo. Static dribbling hapo tu mali huko. That is how we dribble the ball. Both plates. Remember, hockey na dribble on one side. Yes. But floorball ina dribble on both sides. Floorball pia bado unaweza kucheza na mguu, unaweza control na kifua. Hakuna kuweka stick katikati ya mtu, hakuna kuinua stick above the waistline. Above the waistline. Yes. Then hakuna kupushiana, hakuna kucheza ball na mkono na kichwa, but you can control the ball
on your chest. And your feet?
And your feet. You can play it with your feet, but you cannot play it twice with your feet. Because hiyo itakuwa football, yeah? So unacheza mara moja ikiguza feet, mpaka iguze stick.
Mpaka iguze stick.
Yes, you can control that ball the same time with your feet. Unaweza peana pass na mguu. Then from there tunafanya hiyo ni static dribbling, then to go dribbling while you are moving. You dribble. Yes, like that, simply like that. Then kuna passes. So passes ni normal tu, unapeana tu pass, una control, unacheza pass. Just as simple as that. Okay. Yes, so hizi vitu zenye tumefanya hapa zote ndio sasa tunaweka kwa game. You can stop, you can pass, you can dribble, you can shoot. You
said you play a certain position. What does that involve?
I play as a central midfielder. In floorball, in infield we have 5 players. Depending on the formation, we have 2-1-2. So those are 2 defenders, 1 center, and 2 forwards. When the formation is 2-1-2, then I go to the right wing. I play as a forward. So my work is just to score or maybe give out an assist.
Otada, niambie pia about the sport itself. How did you come about to start playing floorball?
Okay, I started playing floorball last year. I was called to join a camp by coach. It was in Camp Toyo, Ofafajerico High School. It was by some Swedish people who came to introduce the game there. So from there is where I learned it, and I picked up the interest there.
Right now you're playing for which team?
Tsunami. Yeah.
So do we have a league in the country that is currently running for floorball?
Yeah, we have a league. Actually, it started last year, and it's continuing from this year.
In the next 5-10 years, what is it that you want to see happen in the sport?
In the next 10 years, I want to see us having a professional league in Kenya, and also in every county.
Yes.
Leagues zikuwe zinachezwa.
Okay.
Teams to come up and people to embrace the sport. It's a good sport. It's a safe sport for even the kids to enjoy it.
We're going to give you a challenge soon, yeah? Okay. And I want to see basically, and I think since you're the coach, I'm going to put these two together and see who is going to be the better. Is it Tsunami? Is it KU? And you'll represent your teams right here. We'll have a small challenge for you. Tuone. Kwa hivyo watu wa KU, I hope you're watching. Watu wa Tsunami pia, mkuwe mna support mtu wenu. And finally though, coach, if for people who would love to get to know more about the sport, would love to come and join you and probably get more information about floorball, how do they get in touch with you?
For those who want to start this game, it's easy because as long as you know how to walk, then you can play. Then you
can play for.
That is the funny part of this game. As long as you know how to walk, then you can play the game. So just check us on the Floorball Federation of Kenya Facebook, and then contact us. We'll come. We'll introduce the game. We'll assist you. We want majority of youths to play the game because that is the only way we can keep the youths away from drugs. And we build our country.
Okay.
Yes.
Well, super words there from Coach. Well, stay right here because we are going to have the derby right here on the show. Basically saying this here, we're going to pit Kenyatta University, right? And of course, Tsunami head-to-head over here on our in-studio challenge. Let's see which team comes out on top. And Patia challenge moja, my two players. Yeah. So this is very simple. I have a small water bottle over here. Coach, nafikiria utawafundisha, we briefed you on the challenge, wataruka vipi alafu washoot vipi.
Hii ndio kudribble ile, alafu tutadribble in between the cones, alafu utakuja uweke ball yako hapa kwa target, alafu kuwa na pressure. 1 2 3 4. Ukikuja hapa, mimi nataka kuona umepiga target, umepiga hiyo. Coach uonyesha demo mchezaji ana implement.
Go So Tsunami, of course, doing a great job on the first goal. So we're going to see if KU can match up to that one. As you can see, of course, bana poleni sana KU. Lakini another time, I think congratulations is in order to Tsunami.
Mike,
yes.
Time yako ya kutake up the challenge yenye hao wametoka kufanya. Sitakuruhusu kimbie.
Bwana afadhali. Unajua kidogo umri hauruhusu.
Start pressure ikuwe juu Mike.
Yes.
So utakaa mtu pole pole, utachukua stick kwa one tricks, ukuje tu hivi, alafu ujaribu kupiga hiyo.
Nichape hiyo target.
Piga hiyo target. Mimi najua kupima uko sawa.
Lazima nipime. Haya, let's go and see if we can hit that target,
But karibu sana.
But karibu, nimejaribu.
Nice one. For the first time, nice one.
Sawa. Shukran sana guys for coming through to studio. Always is a pleasure to have you with us. And of course, before we chomoka, lazima tu big up wase wa Twitter. Nacheki Mumbi hapo hivyo unasema you loved that feature on Veronica Mbithe. Of course, our stunning boxer who definitely is quite the mean puncher. Thank you so much for your tweets, and of course, keep doing so every other day. And by the way, tulikuwa na Veronica, you should have seen that lady. Seriously, she can really throw a punch. Mnafaa huyo chungeni. Before we go, we need you guys to sign our wall of fame, fortunately. So tutakuja one by one. Tafadhali, ukuta ndio huu. Tunataka mkuje. Leave your signature here. We've had several teams with us. Who's going to start? So of course we have our floorball players signing our wall of fame. We have to go ahead and say kwaheri, lakini here is our internet find of the week. Majama, nataka munisaidie on this one. So we're going to do this on 3, 2, 1. Sawa? Okay. In 3, 2, 1, keep it Sports Central.